Listen to a short story, A Stranger at the Gate, by Oxford Reading University. Level B1. One winter evening, a stranger knocked on my door. His coat was tattered, and his eyes were tired. "I am lost," he said. "Can I stay the night?" I asked my wife. She said, "It's dangerous to let strangers in." But the man looked cold and hungry, so I let him in. The next morning, the stranger asked, "Can I have some food before I leave?" I asked my wife again. She said, "We have only enough for ourselves." But the man looked so thin, so I gave him bread and soup. When the stranger left, he said, "Thank you for your kindness. I will not forget it." I believed him. A week later, a letter arrived. It had no name, no address, only a gold coin inside. My wife said, "Don't touch it. This is strange." But I thought about the stranger and decided to keep it. Months passed, and our roof started leaking. I told my wife, "Let's use the coin to fix the roof." She said, "The coin might bring bad luck." But the roof was getting worse, so I used it. Not long after, a merchant visited the village. He said, "I have a rare horse for sale. It is strong and fast." I thought about the farm and how much we needed a horse. I asked my wife. She said, "We can't afford it." But the merchant looked at me and said, "You helped someone dear to me. Take the horse and pay me when you can." I believed him and took the horse. The horse was amazing. It plowed the fields faster than ever. My wife said, "See? Not all gifts are bad." But one day the stranger returned. His coat was finer now, and his eyes looked sharper. "I need a favor," he said. I asked my wife. She said, "Be careful. He owes you, not the other way around." But I remembered his tired eyes that winter night and said, "What do you need?" He said, "Lend me your horse for 1 month." I hesitated, but I agreed. "Only a month," I said. The month passed, then 2, then 3. The stranger did not return. One day, a traveler came to the village. He said, "Beware of a man who tricks kind people and takes their belongings." My wife looked at me and said, "I told you to be careful." I felt foolish, but I told myself, maybe the stranger will return. A year later, I heard a knock at the door. It was the stranger. He was wearing a rich cloak, and his face looked older but kinder. "Here," he said, handing me a bag. Inside were coins, more than I had ever seen. "I used your horse to start my trade," he said. "It brought me luck. Now I return your kindness, with interest." I asked my wife. She smiled. "This time, I think we can trust him." I would do anything for a stranger, especially one who taught me that kindness always comes full circle. Like and subscribe for more English stories like this. And now, listen to another audiobook.